when you're talking about Bangladesh is moving into very uncharted territories, and we have been looking at Bangladesh, many in India have been looking at Bangladesh with an element of concern. We have seen a lot of anti-India sentiment that has been expressed there. What are the roots of this anti-India sentiment? Is it power asymmetry? Is it a cultural similarities where you're trying to show I'm different? Or is it stemming from political personalities? Because there is also an argument that India has been close to Sheikh Hasina. But the people on the Indian side say, look, Sheikh Hasina was in power. We have to deal with people in power. So, how do you explain, how do you evaluate the anti India sentiment in Bangladesh?
Sanjay, the anti-India sentiment is not new in Bangladesh. Even when the liberation war was taking place in 1971, and even when the leaders of the Awami League, that is Tajuddin Ahmed, Khandakar Mushtaq, were
Mm,
living in India, there was disagreement about how much support they should get from India. And there were
mm,
again problems and complaints coming from them. That one section of the Awami League leaders felt that India was giving too little support. One section felt that India was giving right amount of support. So these disputes and discords about India always evoke very strong passion in Bangladesh, and it goes back in time. So there is nothing new about these matters. And what actually stands out is that earlier these opinions used to be filtered through the lens of nationalism. But today, there is an element of religiosity. There is an element of, there is an element of the idea of the self of Bangladesh, which is defined through religious identity. I think that is a new element, and that is something that should concern India also, because as far as having an Islamist identity is not a problem. But if the Islamist identity is mixed with anti-India ideas, then that's a problem.